Euro, and we do it off the dribble with What's going on, guys? Coach Steve here with ILoveBasketballTV. Today I'm teaching you 3 hacks to instantly jump higher and start dunking. Let's go.
Yeah, we winning by a landslide. Never see me coming, I'm a landmine.
What's going on, guys? If you're new here to ILoveBasketballTV, subscribe, hit that notification bell because we do new videos every single week. I'm bringing you new vertical jump tips to help you start dunking and being the one jumping higher and dunking on people so you don't get dunked on. So stay tuned and I'll see you every single week. Let's get it. Woo! What's going on? I like to bring you new hacks, new things you've never seen before. So that's what I'm trying to do today. The first hack is platform penultimates. Another way to put it is overclocking, pushing off a platform. And what I mean by that is I have this, right? You don't need this specifically. This is just what I have access to. You can use any type of platform, whether it's just a couple inches off the ground, a staircase, whether you're at your home and you can step off your staircase. You just need one step, and I'll show you what I mean. When we take our penultimate step, if you don't know what that is, you can check the other videos, but the penultimate step is the long step into your plant and takeoff. Tons of videos on that. Ask any questions you have. But what I want to show you is that when you're doing that, I'm pushing off the ground. See, I'm pushing off this back leg. We always want to step forwards, but we're also pushing off that back leg. So by adding a little bit of a platform like this, boom, we're pushing off. This is actually fantastic for it because it's sturdy and it gives a little bit of a push. And what I call that, or what it's called, is overclocking. So because you're starting from a higher point, you're adding some speed, you're adding some force to that penultimate. It's a good way to strengthen that penultimate step. So if you have a step at home, if you have staircase, if you go outside to a curb, if the curb is about 6 inches off the ground, just step off that and push off that. Because normally we're pushing off the ground and it's flat ground. I don't know if you can see my foot pushing off flat ground, but if we're pushing off from a little higher, we're gonna push a little bit more force into the ground when we land into this foot right here. So that's the first hack. So what I want you to do is just step on the platform. And if you have a nice sturdy platform like this, if you have a block at your gym where you can step off, you can kind of step on it like this. Just be rhythm with it and get a little bit of speed. This one's hard to do moving because it's the jelly ball, whatever you want to call it, the bozu ball. But if you have a nice flat platform, so if you have something like this block you can use on the ground, again, be careful if it's slippery. This might not move, this might move. But if it's moving, you can just use it like this and push off. Again, it's better if it doesn't move. That's what's great about stairs or a curb. But if you have one of those big cushions that they have at those athletic gyms, the advanced method would be running towards it and stepping on it, boom, just as if you would take off, right? And you don't have to go full speed, but this is just getting that in your head that you're stepping off a little bit of a platform and training your body with a little bit different of an altitude, a little bit different of a placement of that foot. So again, the beginning method is just standing on it like this, pushing off it, and just that little couple inches will help you strengthen that penultimate. Get something sturdy, really focus on something sturdy. Don't get hurt with doing this. The bozu ball's great. Those big cushions that are box jump cushions are great for this. And then if you have all the equipment you need, try to add some motion to it. Oh, and besides the 3 hacks, there's a bonus 4th hack, so stick around. All right, hack number 2 is different directions. So all the time we're training going forwards, we're jumping up, we're looking forwards, we're running forwards, but I want to really emphasize backwards and side to side. So there's little 2 parts to this one, but a really simple one is just backwards sprints, right? So getting that rhythm of running backwards and really feeling that. And if you have a sled or a weight to pull, you can just walk backwards. What's great about this is it's gonna counterbalance the muscles that you're using to push forwards. A lot of times when we push, we wanna push off our glutes, right? So we're running, everything is all the glutes, right? And even quads, of course, but this is hitting different muscles. We're just literally going the other way. So just running backwards is fantastic. If you have a sled you could pull like this, if you have something you could put behind you and push, if you have a friend that could tie a rope to you and you just hold each other and you walk backwards, it's a great way to train and hack your body so that way it instantly increases your vertical because you're working muscles you don't normally work. And now the second part of that is side to side. So I'll give you a couple exercises right here. One of my favorites is the slalom. You just stand on one leg and jump from side to side, right? We don't normally do this in a basketball game, in jump training, but this is a very specific exercise, side to side, really great for the core. And what I want you to do, a couple key tips is really try to stabilize when you jump as far as you can to the right or to the side, land and stabilize before you put that foot down and then jump back, right? And you go like this, use your arms. And again, try not to be like going crazy. If you can't stabilize, do a smaller jump first. Stabilize, stabilize, okay? And if you do this for a few reps, if you do like 10 reps on each leg, you'll start to feel the burning in different places you haven't felt, and you're really working on those muscles. And whenever you're running, you're using these, but these are training those exact ones to help you change direction, and change direction is very correlated with your explosiveness and your acceleration. So if we're only jumping forwards, we're going to train the same muscles over and over again. We want to target different ones that all are supplemental to get us up, as in flying, as in yamming. Let's go. All right, guys, so this is one of my favorites as a hack because I really feel like it adds to the bonus that I will get to soon. But what this is landings. So what you want to do is this box is about, I don't know, a foot high. Just come off, boom. But what I want you to notice, I got it a little wet, is that I want you to notice is how your body reacts to the ground, and also feel it and absorb it, and don't just land like this, okay? I want you to land athletically, and I want you to think about you're gonna take off, because that's gonna tell your body you're doing it, but so you're stimulating that reaction, but you're not using that energy to get up. So the focus is just a landing, and it's a good way to really build up your knees and all the absorbing muscles. And what's great about that is you can increase this box height, and when you increase this box height, you're gonna get your body more used to jumping higher, and it's a great hack to help your body understand what it feels like to jump higher. So, boom. Quick story about me is when I had really chronic knee pain, I would do these landings and slowly build them up before jumping because they're very controlled. This height of the chair doesn't change unless it grows and it eats its vegetables. What? Okay, so what I mean by that is when I'm jumping and trying to get my knee healthy, it's really variable how high I'm jumping. Yes, I can do about the same, but you're never gonna get the exact amount of force, right? You might be pushing off one leg, you might be jumping a little higher each jump, whatever. But off a box, I could really measure how high I'm landing and how much I can handle. So I would slowly increase the box, and I can increase the box higher than I can jump. I can put a box at about 50 inches, which is about here because your boy's 60 inches tall, and I could step off that box now and land and have no pain. So if you can land from higher than you can jump, then you know you can handle the force with your knees and your legs to jump higher. So this is a great hack to increase those absorbing muscles and train those without the pounding of jumping over and over again. You can just land, boom, and really build those muscles up before you start jumping. And it's a great way to know where your knees are at, where your tendons are at, to really strengthen those muscles to stay healthy. And that's really the most important key and leads me to the bonus. Let's go. All right, guys, so one of my favorite components of the dunk journey and what I'm a master at is this bonus hack, which is your mindset. And this is the hack. Whatever you're going for, if it's going for the net, right? If it's going for the backboard, let's see if your boy can do all of them. If it's going for the rim, I got it. You want to push yourself higher than your goal. This is a huge hack. This is an instant hack. This is a huge part of what I teach the kids that I train and I help them get to their next level is you gotta visualize yourself reaching higher. And I work with you guys to get your mindset to that place. It's not an easy thing. It's easy to think about. It's harder to actually achieve it. So when you're going for the rim, when you're going for a dunk, when you're trying to increase your vertical, especially just going for the vertical, going for a touch. If you're going for the rim, I want you to visualize the top of the square and go for that, because a lot of times we're going for the rim, but we're limiting ourselves because we're not reaching our peak. We're going to the rim and our peak is past the rim. So if we go for above the rim and we go for that square, we're reaching even higher and we're really getting to where we want to go. So a huge hack for you to instantly increase your vertical is think of your goal and think of something about 3 to 4 inches above it and shoot for that and really go for that, because in that mindset, the cliche comes in where it's shoot for the moon, land amongst the stars. So if I'm shooting for the top of the square, I might just easily grab the rim, not even trying to or not even thinking, but you have to get your mindset above where you want to go so you can push your body harder than it's ever gone. And that's the hack of the day. All right, guys, those are your hacks today. Hopefully they help you increase your vertical instantly. Any questions, leave them below. Me or one of the other coaches will get back to you ASAP. Let us know what you want to see. This was a highly requested video. I love these videos, trying to bring you something new. Let us know how your results are going. I want to see you guys flying. I want to see your dunk videos. I want to hear your results. Keep working every single day and you could dunk too, and you could exceed all the limits that you ever thought you had, and you can push yourself. Let's go! I have a lot of energy. Let's go!
On a roll, here we